Respite simply is a break, and a lot of caregivers just simply need a break. They may need a break for an hour, or they may need a break for 4 hours. So that break, what we hope that people get out of our respite services or any kind of respite, is that they get an emotional break and a physical break from caregiving. It's a time that's blocked out of their schedule where they can do with it whatever they like to do. They could take a walk. They could sit in their car and cry. People tell us that they do that. They can go to the grocery store, or take care of some other business that needs to happen. The beauty of respite is that it gives the caregiver a break, and they can take that break, that block of time, to do with it whatever they need to do, whatever they want to do to alleviate some of that stress. There are sometimes internal and external obstacles to getting respite. Some individuals are really hesitant to accept help and to accept the respite break that they might need. To them, it's kind of a matter of pride that they don't need that kind of assistance. And so I would call that an internal obstacle. Maybe they don't understand it, or maybe they are just pushing against that, thinking they can do it on their own. And so in those situations, I would recommend that the family, the friends, the other individuals, and sometimes the professional community come in to offer some support to that individual, to encourage them to accept the respite help that's being offered. There's also external obstacles to getting respite help. Sometimes those are financial, and so people are concerned about paying for respite help, but there are resources in the community that can help defray some of that cost. Agencies like mine often can give scholarships or use some grant funds to alleviate the cost of providing respite help. CICOA provides a great resource to help individuals determine what they can afford and what resources may be available to actually paying for the respite. And then sometimes people just are, their loved one maybe not willing to accept the help in the home. And so often that's when we recommend bringing in an individual, a professional, or somebody from the faith community to sit down with the caregiver and the care recipient and talk about that respite is a way to prolong the care in the home, to delay institutionalization, to maintain the goals that they've set. And so often when that gets explained by a third party, then the care recipient is more willing to accept the help as well. Asking for help is really hard. And so we recommend that people not wait until there's a crisis, but ask for help long before you think you need it. Part of that just means planning ahead and thinking through, well, what if XYZ happens? How would I manage that? Getting some systems in place and some support in place before you need it is a great way to prolong caregiving. But you know what? There's never a bad time to ask for help. So even if it seems like it's too late, it's not too late. You can ask for help, even when you're in the midst of a crisis, even in the midst of something that's really challenging or difficult, even when you think you've lost it and you're at the end of your rope. Those are all good times to still ask for help. You don't have to wait for the situation to be perfect to get help. Caregiving can be hard, but it can also be really rewarding. And so invite other people into that rewarding experience is something that I would encourage you to do. And bring them in, whether it's through a letter or a family meeting, ask them to help you and give them some tasks that they can do to actually provide assistance.